Hey guys, it's Treyarch Fanboy, and I'm bringing you some very, very entertaining gameplay here. I had to skip some parts in the video, so as you can see, you didn't see the countdown from 10 to 1. But this gameplay is, I think, is pretty interesting. I'm using the AK-47. I got on this game right after I got off Modern Warfare 2 because I was ticked off because I kept getting noob-tubed. So, I was playing on my second account trying to get montage clips, but instead I got a gameplay, which I thought was pretty cool. And, the AK, I think, is the best gun in Call of Duty 4, hands down, because it has a lot of damage. It has great hip-fire accuracy. The recoil is not bad at all. And, yeah, so I call my airstrike gun their spawn, and I think it gives me quite a bit of kills, I think. No, just one. No, do I get another one? No, I don't. Nope. This gameplay, I go 46 and 11, and I think it's very interesting to watch. I think this is the best gameplay I've posted on my channel, although that 39 and 9 was pretty good, too. I think this gameplay is better. I get my first chopper. I call that thing out. And I want to talk about Black Ops and how people are saying that Reach is going to be better than Black Ops, and my opinion on the two. Well, personally, I've always been a Call of Duty oriented person, but I've been pretty pissed off at the series since Modern Warfare 2. But I still love Treyarch, as you can see. But I am fed up with Infinity Ward. Any other Infinity Ward game that comes out, I will not buy. So, yeah. So anyway, Halo Reach is going to be Bungie's last Halo game. If you're not aware of this, Bungie has signed a contract with Activision. So now Bungie makes games for Activision, and they have signed all rights to Halo to Microsoft, meaning Microsoft is going to continue making Halo games. It's just Bungie's not going to be the company that designs it. So, I'm guessing Halo will turn kind of into a Call of Duty thing where sorry, I had to burp, where it's made by two separate companies, like Infinity Ward and Treyarch make Call of Duty. And I'm not excited for Reach. I used to be, but now looking at all the stuff, I'm not too excited. The multiplayer was crap. Sorry guys, the multiplayer was not fun for Halo in my opinion. You may have liked it, but I didn't. But I didn't like the multiplayer for Halo Reach, and people will be saying it's just a beta. Betas are made to make improvements. That beta was not good at all to me, and even making improvements isn't going to make the game fun. They need to reskin the multiplayer, in my opinion. And I'm not a Call of Duty only guy because I play a lot of Battlefield and I play a lot of Gears. I just don't like the Halo series. But I did start off with Halo, and I used to think that Halo was the best multiplayer ever made, and nothing could ever combat in it. But I heard in my first Call of Duty game, multiplayer I ever played was Call of Duty 3, and that game really wasn't that good, but it wasn't it wasn't terrible. My friend Brute Slayer, no, not Brute Slayer, I wasn't even friends with him yet. My friend one of my friends on Xbox Live, can't remember which one, told me about Call of Duty and told me that it's better than Halo multiplayer. I was like, bullshit. He says, well, why don't you try it? I said, the only Call of Duty game I have is Call of Duty 3, and I've never played the multiplayer before. Well, he was like, well, that game's not really fun, but you should try it. So I got on Call of Duty 4, expecting to hate it. Not Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 3, expecting to hate it, and I had a closed mind. I played Call of Duty 3, and you're right, and the game really wasn't that good, but it did open some aspects to me, because I'd never played a low-health game before. So I was like, that's interesting. I asked my friend, how many Call of Duties have come out so far? He said 5. He told me to get Call of Duty 4, so I got Call of Duty 4, and I had a lot of fun with that game. But I got bored of it really fast. So I asked him, "Is there another Call of Duty game?" And he told me, "Yes, Call of Duty 5, but I'm not a big fan of it." I put in Call of Duty 5 into my Xbox, and that game was my favorite game. Then and now, that game is still the best Call of Duty game ever made, in my opinion, even though Call of Duty 4 is a great game. But it's not like Call of Duty 5 is the best game ever made. It has its flaws, like the MP40 Juggernaut. And about the time Modern Warfare 2 was coming out, I was super, super excited. I'm like, this is going to kick every Call of Duty's ass. It's going to beat every Call of Duty. And in sales, it did, but in actual fun, it didn't. I was not happy with Modern Warfare 2. But don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like I hated it right when I got it. I liked it for the first couple months, I think, until I got and when I got to First Prestige. It was about then that I started realizing how bad Modern Warfare really was. I was looking at it. I was looking at all the, and then around the First Prestige, I realized all the newbie things and all the noobs that were on Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, wow, this game really is shit. So I stopped playing Modern Warfare, and I got off Xbox for a while because I had no desire to play any other game, because Modern Warfare had me in a trance. And now that I didn't like it anymore, I didn't want to go back to Call of Duty. So I put in Call of Duty 5, and the first game I got on Call of Duty 5 was an 89-3. And this is before I started recording, but the first game I got on Call of Duty 5, coming back to it after 3 months, was 89-3. Truly amazing, I think, to get back on Call of Duty 5 and have that score. And I was First Prestige, I think, when that happened. And I gotten done with 3 Prestiges since then. And at this time, Call of Duty 5 was the only game I played, because I didn't have any other games. At this point, I had sold Call of Duty 4. No, I had given it to my friend Grunt Grinder. Sorry, my friend from school. His name's Ollie, but his Xbox Live gamer tag is Grunt Grinder. And it sounds like he's a Halo fanboy. That's because when he got Xbox, he was really excited for Halo. Like, he loved Halo. And then he got on Call of Duty and was like, Halo's shit. Call of Duty rapes. But he didn't have the Microsoft points to change his gamer tag, because he doesn't get an allowance. Anyway, that's beside the point. I gave it to him to Call of Duty 4, and me and him were having this argument over which it was a friendly argument. It wasn't like I'm not talking to you because you don't agree with me, but it was an argument over whether Call of Duty 4 and 5 was better. And I asked him, "Have you ever played Call of Duty 5?" He said, "No, but all my Xbox Live friends tell me that game's crap." I said, "Well, how about you borrow it from me?" So we traded games for a while. He had Call of Duty 5 for 2 weeks, and I had Call of Duty 4 for 2 weeks. And when he gave I started liking Call of Duty 4 more than I originally did. And he gave when it was time to trade back, Ollie said that Call of Duty 5 was way better than 4, and he wanted to keep it for a little bit longer. So I was like, oh, why not? I could play some Call of Duty 4 some more. So in the end, we both agreed that Call of Duty 5 was better, but then I agreed with him that Call of Duty 4 was a great game. So anyway, that's kind of and then I kind of got off track there. I was supposed to talk about why I think Black Ops is going to be better than Rage. I got off topic. But anyway, if you notice the entire game, our team was behind, and I was killing everybody, and I was figuring out, why isn't my team winning? I mean, I've killed 46 freaking people, and my team is still getting their ass beat. And then if you probably can't notice in the video, but during this game, the host had a very, very bad connection. I would lag a lot, so a lot of my shots were off. I get a helicopter. I call the chopper out. And it really was a great comeback, because I think we were behind by 40, and then we caught up again. And it was my job to protect A and B, so I think I stuck around in this area so I could cut them off as best I could. Eventually, I decided to just rush up into their spawn to hit them in the ass, and hopefully we can capture C, which I think is the best flag to capture on, because it's hard to spawn trap people on C. So I throw a random grenade because, you know, random grenades are the shit in this game. My helicopter gets me 3 kills. And now the game is wrapping up to a close. My team pulls ahead after starting out with by losing by 40. And this is a game that even Woody's Gamertag would appreciate watching. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and like the video, and recommend it to friends. Thank you, and goodbye. Subscribe.